CNC Masterpiece right here on 105.3 The Fan. Right now, we bring to you cornerback extraordinaire Trevon Diggs. How's it going, man?
It's going good.
I was about to say good morning, and then it's the afternoon, but we might play this in the morning, and so I feel like I just gave away the gig that this is a pre-record.
Yeah. Good morning.
There you go. There you go. Now, I do also have to admit that I was talking with one of your teammates. Who were we talking with yesterday?
Which time? Because Eric Scott?
Yes,
Yeah,
Eric Scott. And I did ask Eric Scott if y'all were taking them out for dinner and everything, so I apologize. I think I tried to spend some of your money, and that's not cool.
He did.
And I apologize for that.
It's all good. They already told me that Christmas was on me, so.
Okay. Well, at least you have some advance and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just got a plan.
Are you a good planner?
No, I'm like last minute with stuff like that.
Okay.
But it gets done.
Okay.
It's definitely going to get done.
You're in luck. This is the best planner I know.
That's good.
I am one of those kind of guys that I just wouldn't have a clue. And he's like calendar set.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
I've
good.
been married 3 years. When we got married,
Congrats.
Thank you. We didn't need a wedding planner. I was the wedding planner.
Okay, cool.
I love to plan. And my teenage son, who's 18, he is in that phase of life where he thinks planning is stupid. So sometimes our conversations are maddening to me because he's like, no, I'll get it done. And I'm like,
No, get it done now.
yeah, like the trash. The trash goes out every Friday morning. We had a conversation a couple
He
weeks
wants
ago.
to take it out Friday morning.
Yes, he does. And so I walked up to him Thursday night, and I was like, hey, what do you think I'm going to say to you right now? And he goes, not to forget the trash. He said it kind of sarcastically, and I go, see, you say that, but
Yes.
we've had this conversation the last 3 weeks, so I'm not entirely sure you are comprehending. And so I had to drop a little dad on him.
Yeah. I used to do that too. Mom used to be like, take the trash out. I was like, all right, I'm going to take it out in the morning. As soon as I hear the truck, that's when I want to take the trash out.
Hustling out there, running out there barefoot, just trying to get it in. Maybe throw it in the back of the truck on the way.
That's the next thing that he does is he goes, oh, it doesn't come that early. So if it's not on a Friday morning, I'm like, come on, dude. Thursday night, Friday morning. And so also now me and my wife have a newborn. So
congrats.
I have a newborn and an 18-year-old, like most people do. Do you think most people spread their kids 18 years apart?
No.
Probably a terrible idea, right? But here we are, nonetheless.
It's all good.
He just got one out of the house,
Yeah.
and now he's got
Bringing
18
one
more
in.
years and putting another one through.
But when I tell my wife I'm excited about a replacement child, she does not care for that explanation. She goes, please don't call him that. We're not replacing Brandon. And I was like, sorry about that.
What's the chore you least like to do? Like out of all the, because mine is dishes. I don't like doing dishes.
Yeah, I'm not doing dishes. I'm not taking out the trash. And I'm not – that's about it.
Okay.
That's dirty.
Okay.
People's
Mowing the
food.
yard, cleaning the pool.
Definitely not doing that.
Okay.
Definitely not doing that. I just clean my room. Make
Okay.
sure my bed is made, clean my room. Clean the bathroom. I'll clean the bathroom. I don't think that's as
You
bad.
clean the
All right.
bathroom, but not the
Yeah.
other stuff. It feels like the bathroom would be
It's
the
dirty,
dirtiest
yeah.
spot.
Bathroom's got toothpaste in the sink, the toilet. That's the worst thing, but it's okay. Trash, people's food, dishes, like, ew.
That is great.
Talk with Trevon Diggs right here on 105.3 The Fan. I was really curious to get some insight into your mental process because I was just reading an article and you said one of your goals is you want to be flawless.
Yep.
I know we're in completely different professions, but I feel the same way about myself. How do you avoid beating up on yourself when you do make mistakes? Because that's a huge thing that I run into as I reflect on the past. I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I do that?
I'm not a big like hold it over my head person. You know, if something happens, it happens. Like I got a really short memory. I forget easily and quick. You know, and life is about just making mistakes and correcting your mistakes. Even like when you're younger, you make mistakes. Just don't do the same mistake again. So I feel like the more mistakes I make, the more I'm gonna correct it. Like no one's perfect. Everybody
Sure.
makes mistakes. Everybody has their flaws. But how can I make more mistakes to correct my mistakes so I don't make those mistakes again? Eventually, it's gonna come together, and I'm gonna be near to where I want to be, close enough.
When you say where you want to be, I'm curious, is that more your personal satisfaction about yourself as a player? Is it being recognized by your peers? Because they're doing like the NFL Network Top 100 right now, or with the players and everything. Do you want players' appreciation, or is it more like you can look at your game and be like, I'm there?
I can look at my game and be like, I'm there. You know, at the end of the day, it's about me and me being real with myself and where I feel like I'm at in my career and where I feel like I'm at as a defensive player. So, you know, that's the first step, you know, just accepting and owning up to where you are, you know, and just being realistic about it. You can't live in a facade and, you know, like believe something. You know, you can believe in yourself, you know, so that's the main thing that I do is try to, you know, believe in myself, believe that, you know, I can do anything, you know, so just carrying it that way. You know, everyone is obligated to their opinion. I don't care what somebody says about me or what somebody think about me. You know, I know where I need to go, and I know what I need to do to get to where I'm trying to go.
Is there anybody on the team in particular, if you ever lost confidence, that would be the person who would be like, hey, remember who the F you are, or anything like that?
Yeah, I got a couple close friends. Coach Al, Micah. You know, I feel like there's people that will, you know, be there to push me and have my back. So, you know, I'm very appreciative of them. But, you know, it's good to just have that many people. And you don't want a lot of people around you that's telling you, you know, good job, good job, good job. You want people that's going to be, you want people around that's going to be real and, you know, that's going to tell you the truth and tell you when you're slacking or tell you, you know, actually don't even tell me when I'm doing a good job.
I'm kind of interested in your relationship with Micah and why you said him as the second person after Al, and I understand Al. How did that relationship start, Bill? I mean, obviously y'all play defense together, but how's that? What's that like with y'all?
It's just organic, you know. It's just not forced, you know. Like, I'm not a person to have many friends. You know, I judge. Well, I don't judge people, but I'm going to tell what type of person you are based off, you know, how you carry yourself, your character, you know, how you go about your work. And Mike is a person that, you know, I can relate to. We have a lot of relatable things. You know, we got, you know, we're both young fathers. We both, you know, love football. We both love to work. So, you know, we got a lot of similarities in our game. And, you know, I feel like he's just somebody that I click with, you know, and, you know, it's been good. You know, our friendship has been good. So, you know, I'm always there for him. He's always there for me. You know, we talk a little trash in practice to push each other, and that's how we get going.
Is it like, is he the heart of this defense right now? What are your thoughts on that? Like how he impacts what the team does, or is there somebody else?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like everything starts up front. You know, like. He's so talented and such a great player, and he's so young that, like, he can affect the whole play at any time. So it starts with him. I feel like, you know, he could ruin a whole play, like literally ruin your whole play. Every single play he could do that.
Do you ever see it happen live?
Yeah.
Like you're like, I know what's about, I got to watch this a little bit?
Yeah, like I'll be covering somebody and I just stop because I'm like, oh, play's over.
You talked about y'all being fathers. With my older son, I was a younger father as well, and I always said that, like, my son Brandon.
How old were you?
23.
Okay.
So, you know, not like super duper young, and it's weird to start this process over, but like with all my friends and everything, I was the youngest father in the group and everything, and I always said my son Brandon helped me become a man.
For sure.
Is that, like, when you describe that to people, how what's that process like? And do you feel like, did your son or did your kiddo make you become a man?
No, 100%. I feel like I had to grow up way earlier than, you know, people had to. I have my son at 17.
Wow. Yeah.
And I was in college too, so I was like, I have to put my best foot forward. Being in Alabama, it was tough, so, you know, I feel like that helped me out a lot.
Did you? And this might be too personal when I have to get into it. Did you feel like I felt like I had to cut some people maybe out of my life because there was a lot of judgment there, and like I wasn't married or anything like that, and I just felt like there were some people in my life that maybe you realized maybe I don't need those people in my life.
Like I said before, I didn't have many friends. You know, my closest friends is my family, you know, my brothers and stuff, so they will never judge
They don't
me.
judge,
They like, oh, you have a son? Cool. What's his name? Like, we're going to help. We're going to make sure he's straight. We're going to do everything we can to put you in the best position and put him in the best position. You know, that's what family's for. So I mainly look towards my family in case of need or I need somebody to talk to. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. That's all that, I cherish and I value as my family.
My mom actively tells my oldest son that he's her favorite grandson all the time, even with the new baby.
Oh,
She's
wow.
like, she goes, just know he'll never be my favorite like you
Oh
are.
my gosh!
And I'm kind of conflicted. I'm happy for Brandon. I'm sad for Noah. And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
sorry, baby Noah, you'll never be the favorite. That's just the way it is.
All right, if you can do me a favor, like you walk up, whoever the receiver is, and what's the first thing you're looking for to try and pick up a clue or pick something up? What are you looking at to try and say that, or is it in film whenever you get those little cues?
I feel like I look at a person's demeanor, how they approach the line, how they coming into the game. I could tell, what type of player you are based off, first or second rep. I know what I'm dealing with and what I'm up to. You can see stuff on film, but looks can be deceiving. Like somebody may look slow on film and really fast. Like Mike Evans, like he doesn't look that fast. He doesn't look that fast on film. He's fast. He's actually fast. So. And he's a dog too. So, just little things you got to just, go out there and see for yourself, And I feel like I just take little things and just, apply it every play and just to figure my opponent out.
Now, my co-host is wearing some, I believe, are those Prada glasses?
I was just about to comment on that.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, okay. He doesn't have the salary for that. we brought a guy with us this year who's a former pro pitcher for the Rangers named Derek Holland. You may have seen him out there wearing his chain, and he loaned them to him. And he's been wearing them for the last 2 days now. He's like, "This is the most comfortable glasses I've ever had in my life."
These glasses are amazing.
You love them.
I do, because I have a really bad habit of breaking glasses and stuff, so I usually got your cheap no, for sure. So I have a bad habit of so I just pick up the $15 Target ones or whatever, because I'm I'm gonna lose them, I'm gonna break them or whatever. These glasses are amazing.
Proud of you, man.
I like that.
Now,
I like
how
that.
long do you think he can keep those? Do you think that those are his from now on? Or
tried to give him back
He
this-
already forgot about them. They're yours.
If you can afford to buy the Prada glasses, you can afford to forget about them.
Yeah.
Is that kind of the way it goes?
If you can give them away, you really don't want them.
Oh, there you go.
That's fine. I'm glad to take.
Yeah.
I'm glad to take whatever Prada hand-me-downs that he's got. Now, you are somebody who has just moved into the Prada tax bracket. What I really want to know, though, is was it a stressful process, or is getting this done a stress reliever for you? I guess is really my question.
Oh, yeah, it's a stress reliever for sure. Being able to take care of your family, being able to just, financial stability, I know my son's forever going to be straight, so that's the most important. That's why I play the game, honestly, is just to take care of my family. And then now that I can take care of my family, now it's like I want to be the best. So, just many goals that I have and many things I've set in my career to just achieve those goals and, apply and just to, achieve them.
I've always been curious, and I don't know if it was Jerry or Steven or whoever you worked with on this. Is there a closer line that one of those guys has that they're like, here's this? So do they have a line or anything like that, or is it just kind of, here's your deal?
Just be smart. Yeah, Jerry said be smart, try to leverage your name, and try not to spend your money.
Try to hold on to it just a little bit.
Are there future after football business ventures that you think about, even now?
Not media.
Well, okay, maybe we'll change his mind a
Maybe
little bit here.
yeah.
We're not talking trash about anybody. We're being nice. Are there any future business aspirations that you have post football that you'd like to do?
I'm tapping into the the NFT space, going that route. I feel like the future, that's where the future is, and I'm just learning more about it. Me and Dez have something coming out. Well, it's already out now. With Personal Corner. It's kind of like this this fantasy football league kind of thing, but I'm the player, so it's kind of like if you have my card or something, and I do have a good game, You know, you might be able to get my cleats after the game,
Oh,
or
really?
you might be able
Cool.
to get my gloves.
Yeah.
And you know, I get to interact with my fans. I get to, you know, talk to my fans, and then, you know, it's just really organic. Like, I have a real relationship with my fans and people that really support me. You know, I would love to give my pair of cleats or a pair of gloves to the people that really support me. You know, so you know, it's just I feel like it's gonna bring the fan and player engagement real close, and you know, I really like that a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah,
That
no,
is
that
awesome.
is really cool. Now, I did want to add this. Last year, we do a yearly telethon to raise money for adults with cognitive disorders.
Yeah.
We do
Down
15
syndrome.
straight hours.
15
of radio
hours of
for it.
radio.
Oh, wow, that's
And
fine.
last year we have Mike on, and
Yeah.
he also autographed a matte black helmet for us.
Yep.
And it went for $8,000.
Oh, wow.
It was the biggest
Yep.
single item we've ever sold.
Yep.
And so I am.
That's what I said, too.
Now, do you want to compete with him? Is that something that we should be looking forward to? Is that you think you can get 9 out of like a helmet or something?
Maybe. I don't think. Maybe 7.
Okay,
Lucky
all right.
number 7.
Hey,
I like
great.
that.
We'll take it. We don't.
It's-
any money we spend is out of our own pockets.
Yeah.
So everything we make goes straight to my possibilities. So any ideas you have,
Yeah.
we're here for it.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I heard rumblings that maybe there's a Cowboys watch party Saturday in L.A. for the Spence Crawford fight. Any truth to those rumors?
I'm trying to go to the Spence Crawford fight.
Oh, in Vegas, we got some buddies that are from the station that are heading there
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
I need to go. I want to go up there and see it.
You got to take Spence there, right? Local
Yeah.
boy.
Of course.
Okay, good. You have a prediction, decision here? Thinking TKO 9th round?
I feel like it's gonna go the distance.
Okay.
They both some good fighters, so you know, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good one.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, good sir. Trevon Diggs, ladies and gentlemen.